Hey friends, it's essentially Jessie. Today I wanted to share with you guys, I got some fragrances from Luxury Scent Box. This is such a fun way to discover new perfumes. So let's get into it. I got 3 new fragrances. I want to share them with you guys. I recently went to Las Vegas for a quick work trip, and like the week before I went, I received these in the mail. Thank you so much to Luxury Scent Box. So it comes with this card, and they have obviously like all the socials and everything. It tells you exactly how to use them, which I really appreciate this informational card, because sometimes when you get something new, you're like, how do I even work this? So they come in these little packages like this, and then these are generous sample sizes, you guys. So these are, I'm not even sure how big, but they say it just rolls up like this. It says Love Life with Perfume, and it says Luxury Scent Box on the other side. This is very similar to some of the other subscription services out there. I am really excited about the fragrance range that is offered by Luxury Scent Box. So it's just like you can pay for a membership or a subscription where you get, a certain amount of fragrances per month. You go on there, you put them in your queue, they send them to you, charge your, card or whatever. And it's a great way to try out some really high-end fragrances at a fraction of the cost. So there was a fragrance, it's actually one of these in here, that I was considering blind buying, and I am so glad that I did not, because it is very expensive. One of my friends has it. I really like the way it smells on her. I didn't dislike it. It just wasn't, because of the cost of it, I was like, I'm glad I didn't buy that. So I picked out 3 fragrances that they sent me. I've got Balenciaga. So Flora Botanica is super popular by Balenciaga. So I saw this on their website, and I thought, I want to try that out. So Balenciaga, it's just the eau de parfum. It's made in France, but you can see these and they have great atomizers. I'll spray one for you. But these are great size samples. It's not tiny where you get like one wear out of it and then you think, well, I don't know if I really want that fragrance or not. I mean, this is a lot of wears. And like I said, I wore these when I was in Vegas. It was so fun to like try them out, test longevity, because I was walking outside a lot, and I was walking for like long distances. I went to like the fashion show mall, and I mean, I probably walked, I don't know, 6 or 8 miles in one day. I love to walk. Like, I just think being outside in the sunshine is like the best thing ever, honestly. And I just love sunshine. So whenever I go on vacation, I try to walk a lot. I know it's crazy, whatever. I'd rather do that than work out in a gym, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be outside. Okay, so Balenciaga is in the gold tube. I don't know where I'm gonna set all this. Okay, so here's the packaging that it came in. Really great packaging, love this. And I already shared the card with you guys. Okay, and the other one is Memo Paris Lollibella. So this is the fragrance that I was talking to you guys about. This is the eau de parfum concentration. This, I think, for like 100 mils, I want to say is north of $400. It's Memo Paris fragrances are very expensive, and so I think that this one is more than $400 for the full like 100 ml bottle. So this is a very expensive fragrance that, like I said, you can get a fraction of the cost whenever you go through Luxury Scent Box. I mean, that is a very niche fragrance to be getting. I'm not sure how much these are. I can look that up. I will also post a link below just so you guys can check them out, because I have talked about a couple of other fragrance brands like this, but by far I love the selection of Luxury Scent Box. And the last one, my favorite one, and I'll kind of describe these, but Flora IQ. So 1 umbrella for 2. So this is the eau de parfum. This is also made in France. I'm going to spray this on. I doused myself in this, wore it all over Las Vegas, loved it, loved it, loved it, got compliments. So Flora IQ by 1 umbrella for 2 by Flora IQ comes in the cutest bottle too, and it has the cutest little name, but it's like a floral gourmand. I haven't looked up any of the notes on any of these or anything like that. I did whenever I was in Vegas, but I've since forgotten, because that's how my brain works. This is like floral and gourmand. It almost it almost smells like florals with like, not a graham cracker, but maybe something along those lines, like just something warm and edible. It smells delicious. There's some vanilla in here. It's a beautiful fragrance. So I loved Flora IQ's One Umbrella for Two. I'm so glad that I got this in my luxury scent box. So back to Lolly Bella by Memo Paris. Drop me a comment if you have any of these fragrances in your collection, if you smelled them, if you love them, if you hate them, let me know. So this one, I'm not gonna spray it on me. I don't, like I said, I don't hate it, but Lolly Bella is very, it's a little bit powdery and it almost smells, it's beautiful. Like I said, my friend has it. It smells great on her. It just doesn't work on my skin. It's a little bit too powdery for me. I feel like that this is, I feel like Lolly Bella by Memo Paris is a little more mature fragrance. I can't see somebody 18 dying to wear Lolly Bella, but it is a beautiful fragrance. It's just not for me. So I really want a full bottle of the Flora IQ One Umbrella for Two. I love the bottle. I love the packaging. I love the fragrance. It's great. I'm just so thankful that I got to try these out before buying a full bottle and then realizing, like with Lolly Bella, that it's not my fave. The Balenciaga. Okay, so this one, so I've had 2 bottles of Flora Botanica. The first one I had, I loved, I used it all. Second bottle, the green note, that cannabis note was so overly prominent, more than ever before in my first bottle. And I still had my first bottle, so I could smell them side by side. I actually ended up selling my second bottle of Flora Botanica. I love that fragrance. In the first bottle, I don't know if I got 2 different batches or if they've changed the recipe. I'm not sure, but I was just not feeling the really hardcore cannabis note in the second bottle of Flora Botanica that I received. So I really want to add that back to my collection, but I'm kind of nervous to purchase it and get that like green cannabisy note again. So this Balenciaga, it's just Balenciaga Eau de Parfum. So the other one is Balenciaga Flora Botanica. So Balenciaga is a really nice fragrance. It's like fruity, it's floral, but it's nothing like extravagant. I mean, I like it. I wore it. I don't think I got any compliments, but I think that I walked around so much outside. I feel like when you're moving around outside, obviously it's harder to smell you because there's the like whole world is out there. But I just didn't get compliments. I don't feel like this projected, and I don't feel like it really lasted that long. But as far as the fragrance goes, Balenciaga is a really nice fragrance. I haven't heard anyone talking about it. So this is one of the ones that I picked to try from Luxury Scent Box because I thought, well, if everybody's nuts over Flora Botanica, then why don't I try out Balenciaga? I feel like that this could be unisex. I really feel like it leans a little more feminine. It's just a fruity, floral, not overly sweet, kind of citrusy fragrance. I don't know. I want to say it smells a little bit like something to me, like maybe Lady Emblem or something like that. Anyway, but it's a great fragrance. I was so thankful that Luxury Scent Box sent these to me. I loved trying them out, testing them out. The atomizers, the cases, like everything about this is fantastic. I did like that there's different colored caps so I could kind of keep track of what was what without having to pull the fragrance out. These are amazing to travel with, just saying. Like I put these in my little quart-sized baggie, and I knew that I was gonna have more than enough fragrance to last the whole trip to Las Vegas, and I did. So it worked out really well, but I love traveling with these. I'm actually about to go on another trip, and I will probably be taking at least one of these with me because I just loved it that much. So maybe I'll do some videos. I also posted a photo from the Bellagio on my Instagram, just showing you guys that I was trying out these Luxury Scent Box fragrances. So anyway, as always, be sure you are subscribed, and also make sure that you are following me over on Instagram. Sometimes I post like teasers and like just different things that, you know, helps you know what's coming up on my channel and all that stuff, and just all the love. Like, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell. Smell you later.